Still standing, he reads another system notification stating that his hunt was nearly successful, but that his prey disappeared at the last moment, resulting in a failed attempt. The system warns him that repeated failures will weaken him and shorten his lifespan. Deep inside, he knows that only through constant hunting will he grow stronger. This is the only way he will gain authority and power over death itself. Yet, in that moment, he finds himself questioning the meaning of life. He wonders whether it is all about hunting or if there is something more. He remains silent as the system repeats its message, warning him about the inevitability of death and how he must always be prepared for it. The constant reminders begin to frustrate him. He punches the system interface in anger, demanding that it stop. His irritation grows as the system repeats itself again and again. Eventually, he loses his temper and shouts for it to stop tormenting him. His mind lingers on the idea of heroes, those who sacrifice themselves to save others. He questions whether all of them eventually end up like this. Lowering his hand from his face, he catches sight of his reflection, and suddenly wonders if dying would turn him into a monster as well. At that moment, magical energy surrounds his entire body, illuminating him with an otherworldly glow. Clenching his fist, he makes a firm decision. There is no turning back. He must continue hunting. He has now reached the Cloud Sea gathering place in the East Zone 1. Glancing at his phone, he shifts his gaze toward the sky. He recalls news reports stating that anomalies frequently gather in this area, so there is no need for him to worry. As he speaks, shadowy blue sparks and dark energy swirl around him. A black hole forms above a nearby building, and he steps through it, instantly appearing on the rooftop. Looking around, he quickly realizes that the number of anomalies here is far greater than he expected. However, he notices that they are not bold enough to step outside the buildings. A sudden noise catches his attention. He turns toward the source of the sound and spots a creature glowing with a bright purple hue on the rooftop opposite him. Observing it carefully, he determines that it is an incredibly strong monster. However, he also notices that its leg is badly wounded, causing its health to drop significantly. Taking this as a sign of opportunity, he tells himself that he will not back down. Stepping out of the shadows, he moves closer to the monster. The creature notices him immediately and retaliates by launching a series of magical energy orbs in his direction. Before they can make contact, he swiftly vanishes and reappears within a thick cloud of dust. He quickly realizes that the monsters here are far more alert than those he has encountered in his own territory. This monster in particular seems especially sensitive. As he observes closely, he notices the red spots on its body slowly fading. He considers whether this is due to its heightened awareness, but then he dismisses the thought. Instead, he tells himself that he needs to find a way to keep the creature distracted. As the monster shifts its position, he senses an opening. Deciding that it is the right time to act, he focuses his gaze and activates his ability, marking the monster as his target. A glowing magic circle appears around his eye as he watches the creature with growing intensity. Meanwhile, back at her home, Yao Yao prepares food while keeping her back turned to the doorway. As the door opens, she thinks that it's Jiang, so without even looking back, she tells him that he is late and asks him where he was. When she looks back, she is surprised to see her dad and Uncle Lee in the house. Yao Yao is startled to see her uncle and father standing behind her. Her uncle gives her a sharp look and asks if she is cooking for Jiang again. Her father responds, saying that it seems like he has been raising his daughter for someone else's family. Yao Yao grins and dismisses his words as nonsense. She asks why they are back so early. He explains that work at the office is finished, so they decide to leave. Since they rarely get to eat together, they are thinking of going to a restaurant for a nice meal. Yao Yao tells them that there's no need for that because she's almost done cooking. Her father scratches his head in confusion, and her uncle suggests that they go to a restaurant another day and sit together for this meal instead. Then he turns to her and asks about Jiang. She replies that she doesn't know and says that he may have gone out to play. Just as her uncle is complaining about how outrageous it is for him to have fun while leaving Yao Yao behind, my man suddenly bursts through the door. He shouts that he's starving and can't wait to eat. Quickly taking off his sneakers, he asks from the entrance what Yao Yao has cooked today, commenting that the smell is incredible. In a cheerful mood, he announces that he bought her favorite candy, but he was bitten by a big dog while buying it. Uncle Lee grabs his head in frustration, and the room falls silent as everyone stares at Jiang. He freezes when he realizes that the whole family is home. He puts the lollipop back into his pocket and makes an excuse, saying that he got chased by a dog on his way here so he is a bit disoriented. Uncle Lee raises a hand and says that since it's rare for them all to have time together, there's no need to ruin the mood. He invites everyone to sit at the table.